Uh, 14-year-old intern wants to be a sports journalist, aspiring. So he's going to ask a couple questions. He's going to feed off each other. Have a good time. Okay. All right. Hello, I am Rashonda Buchanan with 2Unique magazine here at the drive-through wrestling match for the fundraiser for Hero the Empowerment Center. And we have two wrestlers with us. We're going to let them introduce themselves. And we have Mark Gentry, 14-year-old intern who's aspiring to be a sports journalist. All right. So let me know, what's your name?
Let me just make sure. Yeah, I am Derek King. I have wrestled in Memphis for over 20 years. I've been on Channel 5. I wrestled WWE. I wrestled TNA. I wrestled in Puerto Rico. Every wrestling company you name, I've probably wrestled there.
Awesome. So what brought you to Memphis to support this amazing event?
Well, I am born and raised in Memphis, so it's hard not to be in Memphis. In wrestling, it is a wrestling show and not be in Memphis in wrestling. So big fan of Channel 5 wrestling. Big fan of Memphis wrestling. So. And I think I'm a big part of Memphis wrestling, so it's hard not to be here.
Awesome. And we have Galen here. If you can introduce yourself and let us know about you coming to support this great event.
Yeah, like Derek said, I'm really excited to be here today. I'm actually going to be wrestling under a mask today. It's Halloween, so I'm going to be kind of reintroducing the Lord Humongous character, which was big in the 80s and early 90s here in Memphis. It was originally played by Psycho Sid Vicious, who also wrestled for WWE, WCW. He wrestled all over the world. I'm actually originally from Tennessee. I live down in Florida now, but I've done some wrestling all over the East Coast. Done some wrestling in Japan, done a little bit of training in Mexico. COVID's kind of shut down the whole wrestling scene, just like the rest of sports, like you guys know, but we're definitely excited to be back here in Memphis today.
We're so glad to have you, Mark.
Did you have any true inspiration? Like, did you have any inspiration or any people or famous wrestlers along the way that inspired you to want to pursue the wrestling career?
Everybody in Memphis for me. I'm gonna go ahead.
Loving the King. So here we are in Memphis. I'm sure I'll have my crown out today, and I'll be out there with the crown. And but like you said, Bill Dundee, Coco Beware, Lance Russell, Dave Brown. all these guys that have paved the way for us Memphis wrestlers now. And these are the guys that we looked up to, and obviously, wanted to be like. And here we are. And, like I said, it's been 20 plus years, and I've been very lucky. So those guys taught me something.
Awesome.
So, to those young children, young people who are aspiring to be, young professional athletes or young professional wrestlers, what would you tell them if they came to you and asked for advice on how to make it to that platform?
First of all, me personally, I would tell them to focus on education first. Make sure you definitely have your education first so you have something to fall back on if you get injured or you get hurt and you're not able to pursue that. But probably the second advice I would say is go to somebody reputable, somebody as some of the guys that Derek just mentioned that are going to be able to mold you and push you in the right direction, or maybe send you to the proper school to get trained right so you don't get hurt. There's a lot of former WWE guys and guys that made a lot more money than we have in this wrestling business that can kind of give you some very good training.
And that was my next question. Do you all think about having some type of apprenticeship program or some type of school for young professionals who want to be wrestlers?
There's a place in Louisville, Kentucky that actually has an apprenticeship for that.
Wow.
It's not very. It's run by
Al Snow.
Al Snow. I couldn't think for a second. Al Snow, but they have a school OVW, so they all apprenticeship because wrestling never had that. But I always tell young people, so if it's your dream, and I was a skinny kid in high school that wanted to be a wrestler, and so I got to be a wrestler and wrestle everywhere, and weighing 100 and God knows what, and got to do everything I wanted to do. But if you want something, go get it. Education's a big deal. Obviously we all need that, and the world is changing. And so enjoy it while you can, because it's not going to be here forever. So take care of it, do what you got to do, and have a good time with it.
Awesome. And the last thing, if you can encourage the listeners to donate to the Hero Empowerment Center, hecmemphis.org, and why this cause is important to you.
we need all the heroes in the world at this very moment. So please, if you get a chance, donate anything you can because everybody needs help. We're in a world right now where everybody is struggling. And so think about your fellow man. You know, it's hard. You know, we're here because we love it, but also we want to make something of it. So, you know, you guys do your part, and we'll do our part.
I couldn't have said it better than what Derek just said. Before you guys actually went on air, Derek was wearing a political mask. Who
I did change it.
Right, he changed it for the interview, but he and I both, if we had those masks on, would have had varying parties. But the thing that I kind of get out of that is we need to kind of unity is the biggest thing. We all need to work together regardless of what our views are. You know, it doesn't matter what your views are. I encourage everybody to donate to organizations like this and definitely get out and vote, regardless of what your beliefs are. Make sure you vote this week if you haven't already.
Awesome. Thank you so much for interviewing with 2Unique magazine. We appreciate you. Will you get a picture with you?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
All right.
You're going to do a still picture?
We have free candy for the kids. We got the posse in the house.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm still shaking hands. I'm wearing the mask.
I'm so sick of it.
I give hugs too.
They are your
One day this will all be over.
Halloween headquarters. Ready to get started.
Hopefully next week.
You guys have the sound check with Holden Hastings revving up the...
It's really loud.
Okay.
Oh, that ain't gonna work.
You want it in the middle?
So we'll just take a picture.
Hit the block and let it spray. Wish I could tell them take a second, think about it, stop and wait. But they hard filled with hate, all they know is retaliate.
How you want it? What order? Is this good or what?
Ready. Hey, Rashonda with 2Unique magazine here with Batman, Spider-Man, and let us know who you are, young lady.
I'm Harley Quinn.
Awesome. So tell us, how do you feel about being here at this event? What inspired you to come around the mission of the Hero Empowerment Center?
So we were inspired. Bluff City Batman is a local Memphis nonprofit. We work closely with some of the other heroes involved in the Hero Empowerment Center. And we love the mission.
That is so awesome.
And we are here to be heroes for everyone. Bluff City Batman works closely with Cosplay Memphis here locally. And what we do is we bring smiles to kids who need them the most, one cape and crown at a time.
That is so awesome. Give us your name for the camera.
My real name?
Is that
Bruce
okay?
Wayne.
Bruce Wayne.
Harley Quinn.
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. All right. Well, thank you so much, and I appreciate you.
Thank you.
Okay. Y'all have a good one.
You too.
Okay.
No, we know Morpheus very well.
Oh, good. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've known him for years.
Yeah.
You want to film? Well, we film. We'll actually work with each other, so you can film each one of them.
One at a time.
One at a
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
You can film one at a time.
All right. Hey, here with 2Unique magazine. Give us your name and let us know how you're feeling about being at this event today.
Yeah, it's my first time in Memphis. My name is CeCe Chanel. You can catch me on a bunch of TV shows at the moment, Championship Wrestling from Hollywood, Prime Time. We've got WoW Superheroes going back into taping shortly too. But yeah, it's my first time in Memphis. I'm pretty excited. I'm getting ready to wrestle Precious today. So that's going to be a hard one, but you know, we hope we come out on top.
Awesome. Where are you from?
I'm from Brisbane, Australia.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So, what inspired you to, like, do you have any influences or people that you admire to influence you to pursue the wrestling business?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, there's a lot. I'm someone who kind of like grabs a lot of, there are a lot of influences out there that I just kind of like, that I get inspired from in all different ways, whether that's character work, whether that's wrestling, you know, whether that's what they represent. So it's kind of just like I found my way into wrestling. I transitioned from boxing. Yeah, and then before that was dancing. So just kind of the love of having the performance side and the physical aspect of it as well is what kind of like transitioned me in. But you know, people like The Rock was a big one for me growing up. Just like his character work and his presence was just incredible. Lita was a big one as well as a woman. She was like the one out there doing, you know, the stuff that the men can do back off the turnbuckle and stuff like that. So obviously that's inspiring as a woman. Yeah, but other than that, I kind of started and never looked back.
Awesome.
Yeah.
If you could look into the camera and encourage the listeners to vote, to donate, say please donate to the Hero Empowerment Center.
Yes, guys, please donate to the Hero Empowerment Center. Honestly, anything and everything definitely helps, and it really does go a long way. So please donate, guys. So much love, so much respect, and thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Nice meeting you.
Roshanda, lovely to meet you. And you too. Thank you so much, guys.
14-year-old aspiring sports girl.
I love it.
Hey, honey.
Let me get out of the shot.
Hey.
Hey, now I'm the character. Now I'm Precious.
You're Precious.
Yes,
Okay.
with a Bouchier. You know this, right? You see
Okay,
that
I
Bouchier?
see that. I see that.
Don't be trying to steal my
I ain't
idea.
gonna-
Where your husband at? Cause
Where's that?
well, yeah, because you're going to be wanting to try this. You're
Try
going
this on.
you're going to be wanting to try it
I
on.
know. Yeah,
Okay, what y'all got for me? How y'all doing?
Good.
Okay.
We're with 2Unique magazine.
Okay.
So give us your name and what you're doing about the mission on today, how you're supporting.
Oh, okay, that's real nice. Okay, I'm Precious. I'm actually from Memphis, a small inner town city young man that's living his dream. I'm just gonna give you a little bit of history behind the makeup, as I call it, history behind the makeup. And started when I was 19. Come out of Fraser, actually, out of North Memphis, and lived my dream. I actually lived my dream. I had to get a little comfortable. And that's just me. And live my dream, but what we're doing today is we're just trying to inspire the people, the community, inspire everyone that's around us, and let them know that it's a better tomorrow.
Yes.
It's always a better tomorrow, because life teaches us lessons. It teaches us valuable lessons. And how old are you?
14.
14?
Yes, sir.
And see, you have good groundwork and good standards, because you're trying to do something positive as being a journalist, right? Young journalist.
Yes, sir.
Continue to live your dream, because people used to tell me, oh, you're too small, you can't live your dream. But believe it or not, I've been to the WWE 4 times. The same people told me, you're not going to make it. But keep living your dream. So my thing is, you keep living your dream, you keep pushing forward. I always say that you take the stumbling blocks that people throw your way, and you take them and you build them one by one and put them behind you, and you look down and see how far you can come up.
That's awesome.
So that's my take on everything. But this is Championship Wrestling, sponsored by Pro Single and a couple of more companies that I don't know who's sponsoring it. But I want to say thank everyone.
Awesome.
All right.
And looking into that camera, encourage the listeners, say please donate to the Hero Empowerment Center.
Please donate to the Hero Empowerment Center.
Awesome. HEC, Memphis.org.
You're welcome. You're very welcome.
Spray the jumping like confetti. Look at my dad. Got me feeling like I'm fat.
Look in that camera. Tell them to donate to HEC, Memphis.org.
donate to Heal the Hood Foundation of Memphis or HEC.org. Donate to HEC.org. I did.